Okay, question number 3. We're given a function f of x equals 2x cubed plus ax squared plus bx minus 6, and we need to work out a and b. So this question is going to involve the factor and remainder theorem, and also for part B, polynomial division. So part A, we need to work out a and b, so we can use the information given. We're told that when we divide f of x by 2x minus 1, the remainder is minus 5. So that's the same as if we were to plug in x equals a half into f of x. So f of half, that should equal minus 5. That's what this first statement says. And the second statement is that when you divide it by x plus 2, there's no remainder. So if we were to substitute minus 2 into f, the answer should be 0. And we can use both of these to make some equations involving a and b. So let's work out the first one. We're going to substitute half into f first of all. So we get 2 half cubed plus a half squared plus b half minus 6, and that should equal minus 5. So we'll just simplify this. So this is a 1/8 times a 2 is a quarter, plus this is a quarter, so that's a quarter a, that's a half b, and the minus 6, I'm going to bring it over to the other side as a plus 6, so that equals 1. And we'll just simplify this by bringing the quarter over to the right. So here, therefore, a quarter a plus half b equals 3/4. And we'll also do another simplification. We can actually remove the fractions. We'll times everything by 4. So therefore, we get a plus 2b equals 3. So that's the first equation from this. From the second bit of information, we'll get another equation. So let's substitute minus 2 in for x. So we get 2 minus 2 cubed plus a minus 2 squared plus b minus 2 minus 6 equals, and that should equal 0. So we'll just work this out. So this is a minus 8 times 2 is minus 16. That's a positive 4. So plus 4a minus 2b minus 6 is 0. So we get 4a minus 2b, and we have a minus 16 minus 6, that's minus 22, and we can bring that over, equals positive 22. And we just have to solve these simultaneous equations. You can do the calculator, or in this specific case, we see that we have a 2b and a minus 2b, so we can simply add the two equations up. So if I do a line and do a plus, so a plus 4a is 5a. The b's cancel, and equals 3 plus 22 is 25. Therefore, a equals 5. And we can substitute this into, say, this equation here to give 5 plus 2b equals 3. And if we solve this, 2b equals minus 2. Therefore, b is minus 1. So a is minus 5 and b is minus 1. So that's part A. Part B is that once we know a and b, we can now factorize this completely. So let's rewrite f of x now that we know what a and b is. So part B. So f of x equals, should be 2x cubed, I can see it from here, plus, now a was 5, so that should be 5x squared. Okay, and then b is minus 1, so that's minus x and minus 6. So this is what f is. and we need to factorize this cubic, and we're not allowed to use a calculator for this. On the new syllabus, they although you do have access to the calculator, they would ask it in a way that you have to show the working out, and the method here will be polynomial division. We already know one of the factors. We were told here that when f of x was divided by x plus 2 there was no remainder. It means this x plus 2 is one of the factors. This will become a triple bracket, and one of those brackets will be x plus 2. Okay, so we can get the other remaining bit by dividing this by x plus 2. So this will be polynomial division. So 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus x minus 6. And let's divide that by x plus 2. X plus 2. And using polynomial division. So how many x's fit into 2x cubed? That fits in 2x squared times, and we can get this by simply doing 2x cubed divide x is 2x squared, and then we multiply 2x squared by both of them. So 2x squared times x is 2x cubed, plus 2x squared times 2 is 4x squared. And now we do subtraction. So these cancel. 5x squared minus 4x squared is x squared, and then we can copy the remaining bits, so minus x minus 6, and then we repeat the process. So how many x's fit into x squared? It fits in x times, and then x times both of them. So x times x is x squared, plus x times 2 is 2x. Subtraction, the x squares cancel. Minus x minus 2x is minus 3x. Copy the minus 6, and then we repeat on this bit. So x is into minus 3x, it goes in minus 3 times. And then minus 3 times x is minus 3x. And minus 3 times 2 is minus 6. And if you subtract that, there's no remainder, as expected. So therefore, f of x should equal x plus 2 multiplied by 2x squared plus x minus 3. So therefore we get the following: x plus 2, 2x squared plus x minus 3, and finally we just have to factorize this quadratic. So therefore we get x plus 2, and we should get a double bracket. So we can do a 2x and an x to get the 2x squared. And because it's a minus 3, it must be a 1 and a 3 or a 3 and a 1. And we're going to do a plus 3 here to give us 3x, and a minus 1 to give us minus 2x. That gives us the x, and this gives us the minus 3. So here's the final answer. The factorization is x plus 2, 2x plus 3, and x minus 1.